Hey, what's up, guys? We're gonna try to replace the throttle body on Ford Econoline E250. First thing you gotta do, remove the filter housing. Look at that. Gotta remove these bolts. There's 4 of them. Remove that. We got 2 here, and we got 2 here. All that. You got to take off the hose from the throttle body right here. The camera's not good. Okay, so you got to unscrew that clamp right there. Undo the clamp, pull it out. Pull the whole thing out. Yeah, it's kind of tight a little bit. So pull that out. Next step, you got 4 screws. Gonna do the 4 screws. Take those off. You can take the wire harnessed off. So what I did, I took all the screws off. I couldn't take the wiring harness out, so I took the throttle off, throttle body off, and then you see this red thing, you pull it out, and there's a little thing here that I went with a small screwdriver. I just lifted it up, and then at the same time I lifted it and pulled it with 2 hands, and yeah, it's off. So that's where the throttle goes. Oh, it looks nasty here. You can tell it's dirty. I think it's even the sensor. I think it went bad, but you can't just replace that. You got to replace the whole throttle body. You can find it on Geeks Parts for $117 with no core, so that's a good thing. $117 plus shipping. Parts Geek. Yeah, no core. Oh, look at that. And you don't get a gasket with it, so gasket comes separately. So yeah, gasket. Oh, it's all nasty inside. Damn it. So you gotta buy a gasket in AutoZone, special order. So we cleaned it up a little bit in there, and we got a new gasket from AutoZone. $11. We're gonna replace the old one. New one, old one. If you want to, you get a gasket. If you don't, you don't. I don't know. But I would recommend when you're taking it off, just get a new gasket. Look at that. Looks good. It doesn't come with the throttle body, so you gotta get that separate. So 1 gasket. Let's start putting the throttle body. Here's the throttle body. It's refurbished. It's not brand new, but you don't need to send the core in. $117 plus shipping. Geek Parts. So we'll see how that works. I was getting a check engine light and that yellow wrench, and it like loses the power, and like it just accelerate. You can't accelerate. It just slows down, and it's still going, but it's not right. So the yellow wrench shows up on the dashboard, and the check engine light turns off. So I have to pull over, delete the check engine light with OBD tool, turn it off, start it back on, then start driving again, and that will disappear, and then it will show again and again, and that's how you just do it. If that happens, you can still drive. All you have to do is just with that yellow wrench. I'm hoping this fixed that yellow wrench that pops on the dashboard, the problem, because I changed the accelerator, the pedal for the gas accelerating pedal. I changed that and it didn't fix the problem. That pedal was $170, $170, so that didn't fix the problem. So we're going with this now to figure that wrench out, the wrench on our dashboard that it shows yellow one. See if that helps. Okay, we screwed in the 4 screws. We put in the put the screws back in. What I did, I put these 3 screws first, and then I did this one, the last one, tighten them up a little bit because this one's a little bit harder. So, and then I do those 3, put it in place, then put that one, tie them all up little by little, and put the iron harness, put it back. Okay, I popped in. Okay, then push that thing, the red snap. Okay, now we gotta put the filter housing back on the throttle. I gotta put the camera down so I can use my both hands. So after you're done putting everything back, tighten it up, make sure it's done. This is the gasket at AutoZone we used, and this is the throttle body model at Geek Parts. After you're done that, you gotta redo the learning for the system. The computer learns the new throttle. So the way you do that on Ford vehicles, you take off the negative terminal from the battery. You want to drain the whole system from power in your vehicle. So what you do, you put one end on negative and one end on the positive to drain it, or you just go try to turn on your lights and then just go like that for a minute to drain the whole battery, not the battery, the system in the vehicle, so it's like completely reset it. And then you hold that for a couple minutes, and then what you do is you go start up your vehicle and run it 15 to 20 minutes and let it just sit there and run for 15-20 minutes so the computer can relearn, sorry about that, the new throttle body. And after that, just drive it for another 15 minutes so it can relearn the shifting gears and all that stuff. So alright guys, hopefully this video helped you guys. I was looking for something like this online, but I couldn't find it. I'm like, let me just record it while I'm doing it. Well, hopefully it helped you. Alright, take care now. Till next time.